Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and as always there's been a couple of updates on the farm. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be covering a review on the K7220 Magnum and should you buy it or should you not buy this kind of tractor. But first things first, we need to talk about the farm itself. It is very dry at the moment. I'm asking guys to pray for rain for all the farmers in South Africa. It is extremely dry. We all need a lot of rain. And now let's get on with our video. Before we get into the actual review of the tractor, I'm going to show you guys a quick montage in 3, 2, 1. Now first, let's get a few things straight before we get into the actual review. I am at the field at the moment, we are busy spraying. A video of that coming on the YouTube Shorts. If you haven't checked it out already, consider checking it out. Some good content there. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and you'll get all post notifications to every single one of the videos. Now back to the tractor. First things first, it's a case everybody's is going to be worried, reliability. I can personally speak on this tractor. I worked with it most seasons since we've had it, and I can tell you guys, it is very reliable. Yes, we did have some issues with some pipes coming loose, but I know the problem behind that. It was all sorted out, and I tightened down those pipes, and this tractor ran beautifully, no problems till this day. Now the second thing, power. What kind of power does this tractor have? It is basically the same as the John Deere 4650. It did come out alongside the John Deere 8100 and the 8300. Those types of models. It's a 1996 model, so you guys can compare it on your own time. And there is sites on the internet you can go check out the horsepower of tractors and so on and so forth. But I'm just going to give you guys quick facts. We did run the 11 shank ripper, the yellow line disc, probably a bunch of other things, like we ran the water trailer behind it, and we ran the planter. If you didn't see those videos, it's on my TikTok or on YouTube Shorts, go check it out. This tractor ran beautifully, no problems. It didn't feel the 11 shank ripper. It's an LG ripper, so it does pull a little bit lighter, but it ran awesome. We could have ran 13 shanks, but we wanted a little more speed so I can stay ahead of the planter. Power wise, no problems. I give it a full thumbs up. You can buy this tractor if you just want raw power. Go check out the specs and your mind will be blown if you hear what this if you hear what this tractor has done compared to what actual horsepower it has. And we've pushed this tractor to the limits and it doesn't care. Our implements basically is too small. So 13 shanks on this tractor, it's not supposed to be doing it, but it can do it without a problem, even in the South African heat. Now, third thing, the diesel. That's the big question on everybody's mind watching this video. Is a case bad on diesel? It's good on diesel. What's the problem? Is there no problems? I'm going to tell you guys, no problems whatsoever. If you want a full efficient tractor, you can definitely check out the K7220s. They are amazing machines. They do not use a lot of diesel. I can prove that to you guys. We did use half the diesel that we did last season. No problems whatsoever. I'm the happiest person in the world because of that. So we can go on smiling. Now let's get to the tractor's actual cab inside. I have covered the power. It's amazing. Reliability 5 out of 5. Power 5 out of 5. Diesel 5 out of 5. And now let's get to the interior of the actual tractor. Yes, these are second-hand tractors, but let's get on to the interior. So now we are in the actual cab. I'm going to show you guys some functions and features and what I like and what I do not like. These come with the air seats. That is basically standard. I have not heard of one that does not have it. Now let's take down the steering wheel with this little pin, very easy. And I'm going to show you guys, it has your coolant temp, your fuel, and then exhaust temp. That's pretty handy, pretty neat. I have not seen that in the DS, but I have not worked with the same model DS as this tractor, so I would not know. System voltage has basically an alternator, so on and so forth. And then it just has its lot of sensors, oil pressure, air filter, alternator. Then this will always be shining as you work with this tractor. System's normal. There will be a little green light and you do not have to worry about it. But when it starts showing stop engine with red lights, then you guys know there's a problem. Check out which one of the warning lights it actually is and shut the tractor down if needed. We do have a faulty sensor. We're still waiting on a sensor, so you do have a shutdown override. That is phenomenal on these tractors. It does work a lot. If you have a stupid faulty sensor and you know it is actual faulty, you can just put on the shutdown override and it shuts down the stupid sensor trying to put the tractor off, so you can keep on working, no problem with that. Then you have your basic instrument cluster, the 2 screens that show you all your information. Awesome. You can calibrate it just like some of the newer machines, no problems with that. It shows you your total area, which is pretty handy, and area an hour working, engine RPMs, and so on and so forth. Then you basically have your lights on the low and high. That is pretty cool. If you're on the road, not biting people is a good thing. You have your light functions, turn signals, normal stuff on a tractor. Then your gears. This tractor has a little bit stiff gears, but that is okay. I love having a stiff gear, so you know exactly which gear you're going to, and it also shows it right there. The throttle is pretty easy, as you guys can see, no effort whatsoever, phenomenal. Then you do have a hitch button, which is pretty nice, and you also have your lever, which is standard. Then you can adjust it with all these little buttons. Then you do have your 4x4. You can just shut it down when it's not needed, or when you're doing transport. And this is your diff lock. I do not recommend using this unless you're really stuck and you need to get out. But shut it down before you turn your steering wheel, otherwise you'll break your tractor. Trust me. Now this is your PTO. Basically you just pull it up, move it forward, and your PTO's on, or you just pull it up, put it back, and it's off. Then you have your standard hydraulics like on any tractor of this era. You just have your levers. I love the big levers. They are pretty stiff, so you know exactly how much pressure you're putting in, and you do not have it too fast. You can also calibrate that, but that's another day's topic. You have your windows. You can just pull it down right there, slide up your windows. I did open the back window for a little bit of air because it is very hot. We did install a 2-way. That does not come with these types of tractors, unfortunately. But that's basically the inside of the tractor. You do have your little armrest right there, and your basic door handle. Nothing much to this tractor. Good visibility. I have heard people moan about the visibility, but as you can see on camera, you can still see behind your tractor's wheel, and you can still see a good amount at the sides. I don't have any problem with that. You do have your rear view mirror and your AC and your wipers, but that's like standard with every kind of tractor. So that's basically all on the interior of the tractor. Now, a quick little thing on the hood of this case tractors. It's not a lot of bolts to open it. All you do to check your oil is you just pull it open. I just did that with one hand, and then you have this lever to unlatch the hood, and you use this lever to push it up. It's a one-man job. It's very easy. No complaints. You can work on this tractor basically by yourself. Now, a typical backside of the tractor, I just wanted to show you guys. You have your hydraulic, where you plug your hydraulics in, your basic lift arms. We don't have a spring on this one like the 4450. We just used some wire. And then you have your top of the hitch, and you can check your oil right here or fill it up however you want to do it. Your basic PTOs, and where you hitch up every single trailer or something like that. Now, to answer the big question, should you buy a K7220 Magnum? A big yes. Power is 5 out of 5. Reliability is 5 out of 5. Diesel usage is 5 out of 5. The interior of the cab is pretty basic. Anybody can run it. It has some cool, quirky features. I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 5 because there's always a little bit of room and improvement. And then the overall of this tractor, it runs good, it is amazing, good fuel usage. You should definitely buy this tractor. Not this exact one, this is ours, we're not selling it, definitely not. If you go look at second-hand tractors, don't just buy a tractor because it is a 7220 case. First of all, check the owner history, check if everything's working, and if everything is good and you're happy with it, then you buy it. Just like any other second-hand thing in this entire world, don't make stupid choices. But that's going to wrap up the video for today, guys. I wanted to show you a review on this tractor. We've worked it for a couple of hours. We have seen no big problems and amazing fuel usage and amazing power. If you did in fact like the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications to get every single notification on when I post a video. Share the video with friends and family. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.